from the fireworks, but we're just moments away from it. There's the chopper that's going to drop the guy you just interviewed.
That's right, Miles Dasher. And what our photographer Scott just told me, everyone's pointing up, so Miles must be just moments away from jumping out. And as I mentioned before the break, David, he told me that he's actually going to hit the water going 60 miles per hour. I asked him why. I didn't cover that in the story, why he does this. And in true adrenaline junkie form, he said, because I can. Of course, why didn't I think of that? Here he goes. Amazing. It's lit up. He does that so that we'll be able to see him in the sky because he knew this was going to be a dusk or evening jump.
And he's probably jumped in bigger bodies of water than this, Jennifer. Our rivers really aren't that wide.
And you know, I thought it was interesting, David. This is actually the first time he's done this on the East Coast. He's done this on several other continents. I think he's done this on the West Coast. But nowhere on the East Coast of the United States has he ever tried to pull off this jump before. And as you said, compared to some of the bodies of water, this could be kind of a narrow place for him. But he's actually retrofitted even the parachute inside of this particular Skyak. So he has a certain type of parachute so that if by chance something goes wrong, it has to actually come out a little differently. There he goes, and he's out.
Oh, this is amazing.
The crowd's going wild here. You can hear them.
Wow.
60 miles an hour. That's what he's about to hit at.
And there goes the chute.
There's the first one. He has that backup one if he needs it. I'm trying to get perspective from where we are, David, at Hines. We're under a little bit of a cover. I'm basing where he's coming down based on where people are pointing right now.
And again, this is live from Chopper 11. You're seeing it as it happens from the point, downtown Pittsburgh.
I also asked Miles, he has 3 children, if he'd ever let his children do what he's doing. Guess what his answer was? I won't use the exact word, but no followed it quickly.
This is a first for Pittsburgh, everybody.
And while this looks rather dangerous, he and his partners are very serious about all the safety measures that they put in place and how many times they try to perfect this before they do it, someplace like here. So these guys are very skilled at these stunts.
And I'm sure many of you recognize the point, where the fountain would be.
I see camera phones and cameras pointing at the sky. Everyone's trying to get a picture of him right now. And I think we're all trying to guess exactly where he's going to land too, David. We know where he's supposed to land.
As we switch our cameras there and get another view for you, Miles Dasher in the Skyak.
He is with the Red Bull Airforce. He's one of several members on this team as well, all of them holding some sort of national title for these stunts that they do. I see him just overhead, David. He's just above us right now at Heinz Field, coming in close to the point right now. He says this is one of his favorite parts as well because he does actually get to put his arms out and he actually gets to maneuver where the boat's going. I guess as much as you can when you're jumping in a kayak out of a helicopter over a river.
It's a beautiful sight right where we are here at Heinz Field, too.
This is something he's actually been doing for a couple of years, but this is the first time, like I mentioned, that he's doing this in Pittsburgh. And he's hoping for a record-breaking crowd in Pittsburgh. He's hoping for over 100,000 people watching this. Here he comes. Boats are all around him. And he made it.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
He skirted all of the boats, the bridges, and landed perfectly. And he's getting a standing ovation from the crowd.
As he should.
Well deserved.
Oh, my goodness. That worked out without hitch.
It worked out as exciting as he promised it would be.
I know.
Well, the thrills are just starting here at the EQT